Nope.
NANI?!
Let's get into the battles, as I lead with Pyroar and my opponent goes Beartic. On the first turn, we're able to go for the Fire Blast, get the big damage. Unfortunately, Beartic survives, goes for the close combat, takes out Pyroar. Down 1-0, we then go into Stonejourner. Beartic doesn't want to mess with the rock, so they go into Golduck, as we go for the Earthquake, get some solid damage. With the obvious water move incoming, we go into Gothitelle, as they go for the Hydro Pump, get some big damage. We decide to stay in, as they go for one more Hydro Pump, Gothitelle just survives, retaliate with a Thunderbolt, take out Golduck. With the battle now tied up, my opponent goes into Mightyena, who's able to outspeed, go for the Crunch, take out Gothitelle. Up next we go into the Big Rock, who tanks the Super Fang no problem, as we go for the Rock Polish. Mightyena then reveals the Sucker Punch, which we're able to eat up as we connect with the Stone Edge, do some solid damage. Unfortunately, one more Sucker Punch is enough to clean up the rock. We then reveal Glamora, who tanks a Crunch from Mightyena, allowing us to get the Toxic Spikes everywhere, as we then retaliate with the Power Herb boosted Meteor Beam, taking out Mightyena. After Mightyena goes down, we see Ogerpon Cornerstone, who's able to outspeed, go for the Ivy Cudgel, take out Glamora. If you're enjoying the battle, I ask you to please like, comment, share, and subscribe, as it really helps out the channel. As we then go into Alolan Exeggutor, Ogerpon sets up with the Swords Dance, we go for the Dragon Tail, phase him right into Samurott. After taking some poison damage, Samurott fires off the big damage Mega Horn. We eat the berry and then retaliate with the Wood Hammer, taking out Samurott in one shot. Up next we see Decidueye, who after getting that Toxic, goes for the Shadow Sneak, takes out Exeggutor. Now down 3-1, we're about to reveal our last Pokemon, Tornadus Therian, who's able to outspeed, go for the knockoff, get that big damage. They retaliate with the Poltergeist as we tank that. On the next turn, we're able to go for the Heat Wave, cleaning up Decidueye. My opponent then goes back into the Beartic, who after tripping on those Toxic Spikes, goes for the Aqua Jet, which we eat up. Retaliate with the knockoff, bring them down to 1 HP, but you know what's going to happen, they go down to the Toxic. With the battle now tied up, we see Ogerpon again. Tornadus fires off the Bleak Windstorm, connects, gets the critical hit, takes out Ogerpon. Good game. Let's get into the second battle. As my opponent goes Meganium, we start with Palafin. Not wanting to take a grass move, we switch right into Jirachi as they go for the Swords Dance. With Jirachi, we go right for the Iron Head and get the flinching shenanigans going right away, as we fire off a second Iron Head and get a second flinch. Jirachi's feeling a little bit lucky right now, so we go for one more Iron Head. This time Meganium's able to fight through, go for the knockoff, do huge damage, and get rid of our Scarf. No longer choice locked, we go for the U-turn and use that to pivot into Ursaring. As Meganium goes for the knockoff, does huge damage, and gets rid of our Toxic Orb. Able to outspeed, Meganium goes for the Petal Blizzard, takes out Ursaring. Up next we go into our Florges, who I think is able to tank some hits. As I go for the Petal Blizzard, we take huge damage. Go for the Moonblast, clean up Meganium. After I overestimated Florges' bulk, we see Tentacruel, who outspeeds, goes for the Sludge Bomb, takes out Florges. I then go back into my Jirachi, but unfortunately Tentacruel outspeeds, goes for the Surf, cleans up Jirachi. With the battle not looking great, we go into Garganacl, go for the Terra Ghost. As they go for the Surf, we eat that up, go for the Salt Cure, trapping them in the salt. After we both heal up a little bit, we see the knockoff from Tentacruel, getting rid of our lefties. As we go for the Iron Defense, start boosting. With the salt slowly doing damage to Tentacruel, we tank a Surf. As we go for the Recover, get almost all that health back. Tentacruel fires off another Surf, which we tank, go for the Recover, get almost back to full health as they finally go down to the Salt Cure. Fighting our way back, we then see Galarian Moltres, who's able to outspeed, goes for the Agility, as we go for another Salt Cure. Unfortunately, this activates the weakness policy, so we know that big damage is coming. Next we see the Terra Dark Fiery Wrath takes out Garganacl. Knowing we resist both stabs, we go into Carbink. Moltres goes first, firing off the Hurricane, which we eat up no problem. Go for the Moonblast, we get 4% left. But thanks to Gargarnacle, Moltres goes down to the Salt Cure. My opponent then reveals the Metagross, who's able to outspeed, go for the Heavy Slam, take out Carbink. We then go back into our first Pokemon, Palafin, just to start boosting right in front of Metagross's face. As he goes for the knockoff, gets rid of our leftovers. Palafin doesn't care, just keeps bulking up right in front of his face as the Metagross goes for agility. With its new speed, Metagross fires up a Heavy Slam, which we eat up, retaliate with a Drain Punch, do some solid damage, regain the health. They try to switch it up, go for the Earthquake, still nothing. We go for another Drain Punch, get all the health back. Palafin then fires off the Priority Jet Punch, takes out Metagross. We then see Ditto, who copies all of our boost, and with the Choice Scarf is able to outspeed, go for the Drain Punch. We get the same idea, fire off our own. Ditto fires off another Drain Punch, but we're going to change up our strategy as we go for one more Bulk Up. With a little extra boost, we're able to tank the Drain Punch super easy, retaliate with our own, get a nice chunk of health back. At this point, we're just exchanging Drain Punches, but thanks to my extra boost, we're able to get a little more than their Ditto. After trading punches, we switch it up, go for the Jet Punch, take out Ditto. We then see my opponent's last Pokemon, Lockix, goes for the first impression, we eat that up, retaliate with a Drain Punch, do some huge damage. My opponent then forfeits. Good game. And that's the video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more content.